It came from the third dimension.
3D Newsbite.
Hello. This is Adolf. Welcome to another 3D Newsbite podcast. I have with me Classic Jake.
Woohoo!
And this was an unexpected Newsbite. This morning we got a Marvel Cinematic Universe trailer about the movies. And first of all, bravo! This is an awesome trailer. Got me really fired up and jazzed up. It got me so excited that I didn't even pay attention that there's actually news in here.
Yeah, there's I'll start with the big one that everybody seems to be not talking about. 22 is going to be 4 Marvel movies in the cinemas.
Yeah. So this trailer was just kind of like getting you jazzed up to go back to the theaters and look at the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and like it started off with the late great Stanley and how they got editing and getting his voice in there. I'm sure this is part of other things he's done. Beautiful, and it's like, man, I am fired up, ready for today. What a good Monday! Hell yeah! And like, showing clips of Endgame, it's like, I remember that, and I had that same experience in my theater. I was so happy,
Mm-hmm.
And then they started showing new stuff. I was like, oh, cool. Here's a little bit more of Black Widow. Here's a little bit more of Shang-Chi. Oh, here's a little bit of Eternals. Oh, here's a little bit of Spider-Man. Oh, since we don't have anything yet to show you, here's logos and dates for other movies. It's like, wait, what? Huh?
Mm-hmm. And then we see the Fantastic Four logo. No date yet, but they give us the Fantastic Four logo again. So I would say, yeah, that's definitely going to be the logo now.
So, the clips, we got like fractions of like a second or two for Eternals.
Yeah, we got a bunch of scenes. We got them on a beach, kind of holding, one hand, outstretched hand, and another hand, and a little bit of near. Then it goes to a refugee. Looks like a refugee camp, and looks then like a campground. Then we've got ancient ruins.
And all this is like 3 seconds.
Yeah, and some of this is some of them they're in outfits, and others are in civies.
It's insane that we don't have a trailer for that, at least a teaser, because this was already supposed to be out, and obviously this movie is done. So this is supposed to be out when the original release date. I don't remember anymore.
But they're saying this time November.
So yeah, we got dates for everything. Eternals is November 5th, 2021. Which,
yep.
All right. Obviously, the dates when you're listening to this may change. So we have to put that caveat because COVID is not entirely gone, and it may come back in a vengeance and have a new variant that is... You never know what the hell is happening with this damn virus. So...
Yep.
We have to put these caveats. Yes, these are the dates they gave us, but things may change. And
Mm-hmm.
hopefully things are done. But I mean, India is going through hell right now, and there's different variants going around. We may get another variant soon that is beyond the vaccine. So, we've got Spider-Man No Way Home, December 17th. So we got 4 movies this year. All of these, of course, were supposed to already be out, except for Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, heck, I think Spider-Man was, if it wasn't supposed to already be out, it was close to supposed to being out. I mean, most of these have had 4 or 5 date changes at this point.
Yeah, Eternals was supposed to be November 6th, 2020, and then it got pushed to February, and then got pushed to November. So November 6th is already long past, so
yeah.
That should have been out already, so I'm guessing that puppy's done. And maybe they're doing some editing or doing some extra CG work or something just because they have the time. Maybe making the 3D better, hopefully.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We should have a trailer for that already. I was kind of hoping that would be a good opportunity to drop it, but we don't have a full trailer for it. So any day now, we'll do another podcast whenever that pops up.
Yeah, we're waiting to cover that for you folks.
All right, and then so Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, and Spider-Man are supposed to be coming out this year. July 9th for Black Widow, September 3rd for Shang-Chi, November 5th for Eternals, and Spider-Man for December.
Mm-hmm. And then it doesn't let up. We get 4 for 2022 as well, like I blurted out earlier.
So Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is March 25th, 2022. Thor, Love and Thunder is May 6th, 2022. The Marvels, which is new, I guess it's the sequel to Captain Marvel. Going to have both Marvels. That's interesting because we have.
Yeah, I was thinking, could this be what they've renamed the X-Men? Because they've been talking about renaming them because they're not all men, and reasons. But the Marvels, there's going to be 2, Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel, and that does look like Miss Marvel's logo on that S. So that's probably more likely.
So that looks like S, and then we also got Monica Rambeau, which was introduced in WandaVision.
Yeah, and she at one time was named Captain Marvel.
So we're gonna have technically 3 characters like that. We still should have Miss Marvel this fall, I think, right? The TV show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's been some gorgeous leaks of her outfit on social media, so it's looking great.
So that's there's only 3 here for 22. Doctor Strange.
I thought there were 4.
Doctor Strange, Thor, and the Marvels.
And I thought there was one more.
Okay. Well, I'm seeing here next. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're right. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Forever.
Love that name.
Yeah, exactly. It's the best name for a sequel.
Yeah, that's July 8th. So, 22. And that, we didn't get anything but the logo for that, but that logo Wakanda Forever is huge. Surprised they don't just put the 2 on there, but I understand,
I think Marvel doesn't feel like they need to put numbers on their movies because they haven't been. Because they didn't call Captain America 1, 2, and 3,
True.
or Thor 1, 2, and 3.
True. Now we do got 2 more movies that they have here. On Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which is February 17th, 23, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That's the one that actually had volumes in there, numbers in there. That's May 5th, 23.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's kind of doing the cassette tape thing. How they used to always have Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3 kind of thing with the Guardians movies. So they're following that. And so we finally got a release date on that.
And again, I have to compliment this trailer for getting me all hyped up and excited for Marvel again. And it's like, I just love this trailer. It's so perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's beautifully edited. And I love all the new footage. It's and there's scenes that are different than what's been in other trailers. So it's not like a repeat.
It starts off as a repeat, but then it evolves past it.
Because it has Stan kind of hyping up Marvel and the movies and heroes, and then it kind of goes into his narration ends, and then we go into seeing when Black Panther comes back, on your left, and then he comes through and it just hits you right in the feels.
Yeah, it got me totally jazzed up, and it was a great way to start the Monday.
Yep.
Okay. So hopefully we'll get more like just the Eternals trailer. I think that's likely soon.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
And of course there was no mention of 3D.
Of course, but It's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm a little bit thinking that 3D might be something that they don't mention anymore. Maybe they don't have that in the posters anymore. I'm a little bit worried about that because I don't know if like Real D is having some problems or something or what, or I don't know if there's some behind
And
the
I don't
scenes.
know. Yeah, and I don't know how I know some studios only were contracted through 2023, and I don't know if COVID's changed that, or what. I guess we will find out.
And at the very least, I know some of these movies haven't, like, some of them have been worked on, some of them haven't. It's a weird thing where they're doing some this, some that. Obviously, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, and Eternals are all done because all of them are supposed to already be out. I think they're.
So I would say it's pretty much guaranteed they're going to have 3D releases somewhere.
Spider-Man, I think, was filming late last year, early this year, or something like that, right?
Yeah, I would say that's a good chance of being in 3D as well, because Sony seems pretty. And I know Raimi's done 3D, so there's a good chance that's 3D. And since it started out with Scott Derrickson, and he was very comfortable with 3D because he did such a great job on first Doctor Strange movie.
So yeah, Doctor Strange and Thor, they started shooting things here and there. I don't know how much production they're done. I don't know anything about Marvel's starting shooting at all, or Quantumania, or Guardians, or Black Panther. I heard some, very little. I think. I don't know for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't follow a lot of social media accounts. Heck, I'm not even on most social media.
Yeah, and it's always hard because they might get a set photo and a blurry picture from someone or something.
And then there are so many guys who just make crap up.
Yeah, there's a lot of garbage out there, and like a lot of times when they do have a leaked photo, it's usually pretty bad because like you don't really know the context of that. You don't know if CG works and gonna make things look better. So whatever.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm excited. It got me fired up, and
yeah.
I want more.
Yeah, it got me seeing light at the end of this tunnel of misery we've been through the last almost 2 years now.
And without the Marvel Cinematic Universe, oh man, I can't imagine the cinema in the last 10 years, because that has dominated it. And, they definitely have a case to be made that they are, a big part of cinema right now. So.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they're this generation's Star Wars, but bigger.
All right. With that, we'll wrap up this podcast. Thank you for listening. What are you most excited for? Comment below. Bye.
Bye.
Before this podcast wraps up, I want to thank my patrons. Thank you, Kano3D, Mr. Bengal 5, and Kevin Winter for your financial support on Patreon.com. So that's going to be it for this podcast. Thanks for listening. You can find 3D or 2D on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, and more. Just look for 3D or 2D. Links are in the info box. If you want to send us listener mail, our email address is email3dortwo@gmail.com. Thank you for either listening or watching this podcast. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.